I guess it did lead to me think a bit more about things when I was younger, especially when I was younger, and try to maybe put that as well into some kind of writing as well to leave to my daughter, and mainly my daughter, maybe not my husband as such, but mainly yeah, to kind of say a bit more about myself to my daughter, just kind of, there's so many things that you tend to forget about yourself, and it was just a good way. I know people will just talk about me when I'm gone, but maybe the way people see things in their own way, in their own version, and I was able to say things in my own version as well. So it kind of, I think, helped in that way.
And I was referred to the Princess Alice Hospice. And I really wanted to make a difference to my relatives by leaving them something to remember me by. And I asked around at the hospice, and they suggested maybe I could get in touch with your story recording. And I think it was the best thing since sliced bread. I had an absolutely wonderful time.
I felt kind of lighten up, because then I would talk, to my husband about, actually, I've been talking about this, I've been talking about that, and things that I forgot. So it kind of been more, more positive in some ways. But then, it would be, maybe for the next, hour or so after I was, talking to yourself. But yes, I think it was that. It was mainly like, just lighten up and forget about, that it's basically, not everything's about cancer, really. So it's just looking at the positive things. So yeah, it was a good way of thinking about things after the call anyway. Then after, somehow life comes back, and that's it. You tend to forget about all these things you talked about, but at least for an hour or so, it would just be a nice way of thinking.